Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a video on like flashlight EDC stuff. I still like to do them. I've kind of slowed down with it, but I still feel like my flashlights is a pretty big part of EDC. Uh, they, I feel like they get used more than a lot of the other stuff, but obviously, situation and circumstances can differ. This is the Streamlight MicroStream USB. This has been out forever. This is not anything new. This is a like AAA size light. This is more of something you'll see a lot of people carry as far as size. This is a Pokelit AA. Another one you'll see about the same size and shape is the Olight i5 series. They also carry AA light, but this is something a lot of people will carry, which is great. I have a couple of comms with it, but it's been fine for my smaller carry. But I've always been eyeballing this guy right here. They come in two flavors of the MicroStream. This is, like I said, the AAA battery size one. They have the MicroStream that takes AAA batteries, actual alkaline, and this is the USB, which takes basically you can charge it with the old antiquated micro USB port there. You can also take this back off and just charge it up, I believe, with the standalone charger. I think it's just like the rechargeable 14500 size battery. I don't have any other 14500s to compare that, but you can buy these. I may have to just get a 14500 to see if it works in it, but I guess for the purposes of this and just for safety reasons, I would use the Streamlight ones only. But I just got this in for like, I think Amazon had this on sale. I ended up using some Amazon like credit card rewards points, just a couple I had left, plus I offered to just have this shipped as slow as possible. So I ended up getting this close to about 20 bucks, which isn't a bad deal. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they have a couple of different colors. I think the Coyote may be the only one that goes to high-low versus everyone is low-high, but I could be mistaken. I haven't done a lot of research. But yeah, I've been enjoying, if I wanted to have a smaller carry, I've been enjoying having a AA size light. Problems I had with this is the clip, because that little ledge right there hits to the, like a bridge on the light body. It gets hung up a lot, especially on like looser fabrics. Right now I have like gym shorts, so I have to like lift this up sometimes or push it hard really down. But with this being on the smoother side of it, this clips on pretty easily, and it still has a reversible mechanism on there. So I've definitely been enjoying that, and I just got this in, and so far I'm pretty impressed with it. And I know they also sell like replaceable tail caps. This is also a forward clicky switch. What a forward clicky is versus a reverse clicky. With a forward clicky, if you half press it, it activates it, and then fully pressing it turns it on. So what that gives you is a way to momentary without actually activating it. Whereas with the reverse clicky, like a lot of consumer lights can be at nowadays, you have to press it all the way, and then you can like half click it if it has an option to do that. But I prefer forward clicky. So like some of my more used bigger lights, like this Cloud Defensive, is a forward clicky, and this Condo ES8, I actually had them put in a forward clicky switch. They normally come with a reverse clicky. But this has been this is a bit about as big as I usually go for EDC, but I do just love the size, how it grips in the hand, and the activation. The button on this is really nice. The battery's out here because I'm recharging it right now. Plus the clip is primo. I love the Cloud Defensive clip. Same thing with this one. Great switch, great simple operation once you program it the way you want it, and with this knockoff Therm low profile clip, clips on really well. So those have been, that's two big reasons why I like these, other than the output, of course. And the output's great on these. This one, color temperature is great, nice and warm. It's a simple operation. It's like low, medium, high. It starts with low, then medium, then high, and it does have memory mode. So the last light mode that you had it on, after a couple of seconds, it'll go back to that same light, but now it's on low because I did it. But the only disadvantage with this one for me, and you can see I've had it for a while, it's been banged up, is the clip. Not the best. And but otherwise it's been a great little light. The switch is really nice, but I thought maybe I'd want something a little bit smaller for when I wanted to have a smaller profile in my pocket, especially during the summer, in the daytime when I don't need as much output. So I finally grabbed this. I've been wanting one forever, and I figured for the price I could try it out. Like I said, this still uses the antiquated micro USB port, which I still have a couple of cords for, so it's pretty easy to charge. We'll see how long it lasts, but the clip is amazing. I have some gym shorts on right now, and they clip on really well. It's basically high and then low, and then whatever mode you were on before, it's always going to go back to high. It's only 250 lumens, but for general purpose EDC, not for like searching or like defensive purposes. I think 250 is plenty. Not a lot of throw, but like I said, this is for work purposes, just for looking around for stuff, something better than the back of your cell phone. Now, I have felt the tail switch, even though it is forward clicky, it's pretty damn hard to press. I do have to say that. I'm not super happy with it, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. But I'm kind of disappointed with how hard it is to actuate the back one on there. But the construction feels nice. You know, this isn't going to be like a beauty queen or anything. This is going to get beat up, so I'm definitely going to see how long it lasts. But initial impressions are pretty good. The writing on there seems like it can take off, but I do like the color. And like I said, I think they're around $30 right now, but I got this down to about 20. And I've been wanting them forever. They keep going on sale during those Prime deals and things, but I figured if you guys want to try them, definitely give it a shot. If you guys want something a little bit bigger, they have the MicroStream, which is a AA size, kind of like this, but it'll be a little longer than the AA size like Ace Beam or O-Lights. I'm not a big O-Light fan, but I do like Pokélits. Otherwise, I'll pick on something else. But Streamlight I'll take. Obviously, do like their products. This is Streamlight TLR 7-inch LX, and it's been awesome. I am thinking about getting the TLR 1 HP, the new one, but I'll definitely see how this goes. If you guys want something bigger than AA, they have the Microstream, which has been recently released, and it seems like a pretty nice output one if you want something larger. But you know, I feel like with these four, I have pretty much all my bases covered as far as what I want. Now, if I'm doing like heavy-duty outdoor searches and I need longer run times, I'll probably need something bigger. But for me, the output, this is like 12 to 1300 lumens, I think, and 90,000 candela, or 100,000 candela, something like that, which is more than enough for me. And it's all of its user replaceable batteries. I can change out the battery for another 18650. This one takes 18650 or 18350, so it's half the size. This one can take AA size rechargeable batteries or even AA alkaline, and this one will take the I'm assuming just the Streamlight ones, but I'll have to test it with like the AAA and stuff. But for the most part, the things I want on there are like good output, good throw, good operations as far as the clicky, good clips. This one is kind of bad on the clip itself, and this one kind of hits all the notches for its size and my expectations for the output since it's so small. Other than the tail switch, it's a little bit harder to actuate, like I said, but I think it'll work out pretty well, especially for what I wanted. But anyway, quick overview. I just opened it up and was testing it out. I'll charge it up and take it to work with me tomorrow and let you guys know how it does.